Hi everyone, we're Painless Park. Today we're going to talk about how can we help business to provide a seamless parking experience for patrons. This is our team. I'm Sean. I'm a GW senior majoring in business analytics and marketing. This is Nathan. He's a GW junior majoring in finance and information system. This is Lou. He's currently pursuing his second master's degree of computer science at GW Engineering School. This is Alman to Carl. He's the CEO of Inspirus. So before we talk about our product, I want to spend a little time talking about what kind of research we have done for this $11 billion parking industry. For the customer side, we web scrape entire Yelp parking review, and we single out all reviews on the 3 stars and group them into this rows chart according to certain keywords. There are 3 things that customers are complaining the most about. First is vehicle vandalism related issues. Second is hardware malfunction followed by bad experience. Well, our team deeply believes that opportunities lies where people complain the most about. So we dive in a little bit deeper, and we have done some of interviews with GMs and business owner of parking garage. And I would like to particularly single out this interview I have done with Mr. Khan, who is the GM of parking and transportation of Washington Dulles Airport. So as you can see from the right bottom of this slide, this is the current system that IED use, where customer and patrons use credit cards, their main form of in and out pass, and also for the payment. So according to Mr. Khan, the current issue they have is due to customer mistake and the machine wears off over time. During high traffic hour, the machine cannot perform as what expected. A lot of time the malfunction was so bad they couldn't figure it out immediately, so they had to let everyone go and take a loss. So as a GM for parking business, you always do want to have revenue loss due to inconsistent performance of your hardware system. So not only that's the main problem we're trying to solve, we also want to figure out there are some other issues within the industry. First is the entire parking industry has been stuck with the same fixed pricing model for over decades. Meaning you can only charge a fixed price for all your spots, no matter what the real-time demand is, no matter what time it is, which means your yearly revenue is capped at a certain level. On top of that, for the customer, you and me, everybody in this room all had experience where you come to a parking garage, everybody is waiting in line because somebody couldn't figure out how to use the machine. Second is a lot of my friends, family had experience where their newly bought owned vehicle had a scratch or by someone that they couldn't find out later on. And also there's a multiple case in the United States where vehicle had a window smash at a parking garage. These are all issues that is currently existent in the parking industry and nobody is trying to address. In fact, our product and technology can exactly fix all this issue at once.
Painless Park contains 3 major features, which are license plate recognition, real-time monitoring, and floating pricing system. The license plate camera will detect and recognize the license plate number based on the machine learning algorithm. The license plate information will be matched with the user's information on the cloud. Then the gate will open automatically. The process will be much faster and more reliable than traditional systems because it is touchless, and we will apply patterns for it. The real-time monitoring feature is based on the IoT system, consisting of indicators and fisheye cameras. The indicators will show the availability and price of every spot, and each fisheye camera will cover 6 to 8 spots, providing vehicle detection as well as 24/7 security monitoring. The floating pricing system is the core of the product. It is based on big data analysis and cloud service, and I will give you more details in a later slide. Painless Park gives customers a seamless and efficient parking experience everywhere. When I have the parking demand, I can simply open the Painless Park app on my phone and check the prices and locations of recommended parking lots to find the most suitable one for me. When I enter the garage, the recognition process will finish in a second, and the gate will open automatically. Then the app will display available parking spots at different prices, and I can also use the road navigation to get to the spot I prefer. When the car is well parked, the information will be uploaded to the cloud server so that I can check the car from the app anytime I want. It makes me feel good because it allows me to spend more time shopping or meeting without concerning about security. When I want to exit the garage, I can easily find my car on the app. Then I can drive the car directly to the gate. The license plate will be recognized again, and the bill will be paid automatically by the app while the gate is opening. The floating pricing system is to adjust the price of every individual spot based on the big data analysis of real-time demands and the user behaviors. It is the new solution to make parking business more dynamic and profitable. For example, during the rush hours on a working day, the traffic of customers will be high, so the price of every spot will increase accordingly to let the garage get more profits. In the morning on a weekend day, there will be much fewer demands, so the price will be lower to let our garage be more competitive than others. The price of each individual customer will also slightly different. For instance, the customer who prefers the spots near the elevator or exits will get a price that a little bit higher.
There are several competitors for us right now in the market. First, Spot Hero and Parking Pandas, where they start off their business by offering parking reservation to customers. For the business side, we have Mono, which is a company that offers traditional hardware solution to business. So our competitive advantage compared to them is the floating price system and zero swipe fee that we provide to all our business partners, and so that they can expand their profit margin and get their money instantly from their customers. So for customers, we offer Fascinating Now 24/7 monitoring, allow them to always feel safe about their vehicle. On top of that, our entire system is based on cloud, so we can perform maintenance and updates in real time. There are three major markets that we're trying to focus right now. First is transportation facility, including airports and train station. We feel like in these scenarios, time is the biggest constraint where we can best showcase our features and capabilities. And followed by the sports stadium, arenas, last but not least is 110,000 shopping malls in the United States. Together, they add up to over $700 million in market size.
So you've heard a little bit about Painless Park's technology and the parking market as a whole. Now we're going to dive into our business model. Our first revenue stream will be from hardware installation. We're hoping to do that at cost for our customer, and we'll get into the pricing of that in the next slide. Our second and largest revenue stream will be a 2% fee on the garage's total sales annually. Now, as we stated before, our goal is to increase total revenue for the garage by anywhere from 5 to 10% through our variable pricing model. Our final revenue stream will be from mobile app advertisement. So say you're using our app and you pull into a shopping mall parking garage, you'll get coupons within the app to local stores and local restaurants that you can use to enhance your shopping experience. And we're hoping that vendors will pay us to allow you to have that as part of your experience. So to get into the pricing for our business, we talked to a lot of electricians and hardware manufacturers, and we found that it's about $100, both hardware and labor costs, to install one of our cameras every 6 spots. Now on top of that, there's going to be a $20,000 fixed fee. So if we take Dulles International Airport, for example, which has around 15,000 spots, we find the installation cost to be about $270,000, one-time fee. Now after interviewing the manager of Dulles, we found that in labor costs alone and security measures, Dulles loses about $350,000 annually, all of which our platform will take care of in year 1. So it pays for itself within the first year. Now to jump into our financials, you'll see we've been relatively conservative with our customer acquisition estimates. Within the first year, we're going to have a $500,000 loss, and the reason for that is very high R&D and customer acquisition costs. So we're only going to be doing 1 facility in that first year, 6 additional facilities in that second year, where we turn a profit. Our break-even point is around the 3rd quarter. And then by 2023, we hope to have an additional 33 facilities, and you'll see our profit increases rather exponentially over time. And that is Painless Park. Thank you guys very much.